My name's Megan. I'll be leading us through a ladder flow class today. All props are welcome and encouraged. I'll personally be using 2 blocks. I'll place these at the top of my mat on both sides. I'll also be using these knee pads, which I'll place right about here. Feel free to use whatever you'd like. If you'd also like some kind of cushion for the knees, you can put a blanket here, or you can even fold the mat like so, creating some extra cushion for the knees. All right, so let's all meet on our mats, prepping for downward facing dog. Meet on all fours in tabletop position. Hands are shoulder width distance, knees, hips width distance. Pressing evenly into all 10 fingertips. Tuck the toes. Suck the navel in. Spread through the shoulder blades. Bring the hands forward a couple of inches. Engage the core and begin to press up and back into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let's feel this out a little bit. Our pointer fingers should be parallel to each other. Biceps shining towards the tops of the mat, so it's externally rotating. Shoulders pull down away from the ears. Spread through the shoulder blades, making sure to not dump into the armpits. Suck the navel in, activating Uddiyana Bandha. Paddle out the feet, getting a nice stretch into the hamstrings. Or feel free to take a micro bend with the knees, or even a larger bend. Inhale, right leg up to the sky, bend the right knee, and open up the hip. Activate the glutes. Reach that right knee as high as you can. Keep reaching the right toes towards the left side of the mat, and pull that right shoulder down, keeping the shoulders squared off. Square the hips and straighten the leg. Bend the right knee and pull it into the chest. Press into the knuckles, taking the weight out of the wrists, and step the right foot down next to the right hand, dropping the left knee. Grab hold of blocks and press up for our low lunge. The right knee should not go past the right ankle. Keep pushing forward, tucking the tailbone to take that bend out of the lower back and get more of a stretch into this front left hip flexor. Keep the hands here on the blocks, or bring them to your heart center, pressing the palms together for prayer. If you'd like to take it a step further, reach the arms up overhead, gazing at the thumbs. Inhale here. Exhale, release the hands down to the blocks. Push into the right foot, extending the right leg. Coming onto the right heel, flexing the foot. Sitting back towards the left heel. For half split, Ardha Hanumanasana. Keep a micro bend in the knee so we're not dumping into that joint. Keep pulling the right toes towards your face. Inhale for a long spine. Exhale, begin to forward fold. If your back begins to round, you've gone too far, come back up to a flat back and stay there. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, come forward, bringing the right foot back down. Move the blocks out of the way. Frame the right foot, pushing into the ground. Begin to lift it up and draw the right knee into the chest. Step the right foot back next to the left, preparing for Ashtanga Namaskara, also known as knees, chest, and chin pose. Toes are tucked, tailbone is tucked. Look forward and begin leading with the chin and chest. Bending at the elbows, keep them hugging into the rib cage. The butt will stay high and the toes will stay tucked. Inhale, untuck the toes, let the thighs slide back. Begin pressing into the palms, leading with the chin and chest going forward and then up, creating a long spine for Cobra Bhujangasana. Exhale, release the spine to neutral. Press back to all fours. Tuck the toes. Suck the navel in. Begin to send the hips up and then back into our downward facing dog. Left leg, inhale, rise up. Bend the left knee, open the hips. Squeeze the glutes. Reach the left toes towards the right side of the room. And if the shoulder is opening like this, we want to square it back off. Square the hips, extend the leg. Inhale, bend the left knee, pull it into the chest. Release the left foot next to the left hand. Right knee comes down. Grab hold of the blocks and press up for low lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, start to push back into our half split. Pulling the left toes towards our face, flexing the foot. Micro bend in the left knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. One more here, inhale. And exhale, walk the hands back to the top of the mat. Move the blocks out of the way. Frame the left foot, activate the core. Begin to lift it up, bringing the knee into the chest, and step it back next to the right foot. Inhale, preparing. Exhale, begin to lower down, Ashtanga Namaskara. Inhale, untuck the toes, press into the palms for Cobra. Really important to go forward and up, lengthening the spine before we bring it back at all. Exhale, release the spine to neutral, press to all fours, tuck the toes, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Right leg, inhale, rise. Keep the hips square and legs straight. Bend the right knee, pull it into the chest, coming into high plank. Exhale, send it up and back. One more, inhale, bend the knee, pull it into the chest. Exhale, step it through. Drop the left knee down. Grab hold of blocks for low lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, push back into our half split. Ardha Hanumanasana. Flexing the right foot. Keeping a long spine. One more here, inhale. Exhale, begin to come forward, moving the blocks out of the way. Frame the right foot and begin to lift the left knee off of the ground. Start shifting weight out of the right hand into the left. Begin activating the core and twisting the torso to the right side of the mat. Reaching the hand up. Shoulders should be stacked. Gazing up at the fingertips for easy twist. Inhale here. Exhale, release the hand down to the mat. Heel toe the right foot to the middle. Pivot the back foot at a 45-degree angle. Press to rise. For Warrior Two, Virabhadrasana 2. Keep bending into the right leg. Keeping the knee active, pushing it open. Shoulders are in a T. Torso faces the left side of the mat. Draw the shoulders down away from the ears. Gazing over the fingertips. Inhale here. Exhale, cartwheel the hands forward. Engage the core. Lift the right foot. Pull the right knee into the chest. And step the right foot back to high plank. Inhale, preparing for Chaturanga Dandasana. Come forward onto the tippy toes, creating a long line from the heels to the crown of the head. As you begin to bend forward with the elbows, keep them hugged in towards the ribcage, creating a 90-degree angle with the elbows. Inhale, roll over the toes, press into the palms, straightening the arms, pull the chest forward through the shoulders. For upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Keep pressing into the tops of the feet, keeping the legs active and lifted off of the mat. Exhale, begin to activate the core, lifting the hips up, rolling over the feet once more. Soles of the feet back down to the ground. Hips are up and back in downward facing dog. Left leg, inhale. Keep the hips square and legs straight. Bend the left knee. Pull it into the chest. Exhale, extend, send it back. One more, inhale, bend the left knee. Pull it into the chest, coming forward. Step the left foot down, next to the left hand. Drop the right knee. Coming up into our low lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, press back into our half split. Sitting back towards the right heel, flexing the left foot. Long spine, micro bend in the left knee. One more here, inhale. Exhale, begin to lean forward, moving the blocks out of the way. Frame the left foot. Start pushing into the ground and lift the right knee off of the mat. Start pulling weight out of the left fingertips, twisting the torso to the left, bringing the left hand up to the heart, and then reaching it up to the sky for our easy twist. Inhale here. Exhale, release the hands down. Pivot the back foot to a 45-degree angle. Make sure we have heel-to-heel alignment. Press into that left leg as we rise, fanning the right arm towards the back of the mat and allowing the left arm to come up into a T. Draw the shoulders down away from the ears. Keep pushing the left knee open, gazing over the fingertips. Warrior Two, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale here. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the front of the mat, activate the core, lift the left foot off of the mat, bringing the left knee into the chest, stepping back for high plank. Inhale here. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Last flow, right leg rises. Inhale, squared hips, straight leg. Bend the right knee and pull it into the chest. Exhale, send it up and back. Twice more, inhale, bend the knee, pull it in. Exhale, extend. Last one, inhale, bend the knee, pull it forward, hold it here. Exhale, set the right foot down, left knee drops. Press up for our low lunge. Inhale. Exhale, release, push back into our half split. Flexing the right foot. Long spine here. One more, inhale. Exhale, come to the top of the mat, moving the blocks out of the way. Frame the right foot, lift the left knee up, and coming into our easy twist, right arm reaches up to the sky. Keep the back leg active, pushing through the heel. Inhale here. Exhale, release the right hand down. Get our feet ready for Warrior Two, heel to heel alignment. Press to rise. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Bring the left foot in a few inches. Left hand to left hip. Bend into the right knee, grabbing hold of a block. Place it about 1 foot in front of you and a couple of inches to the right. Inhale here, prepare. As we exhale, press into all 4 corners of the right foot, extending the right leg, allowing the left toes to float off of the mat. Engage the left leg, lifting it up parallel to the floor. Flex the left foot, open the hip, draw the left shoulder back, opening the chest. Stay here, or reach the left arm up to the sky. Find something as your drishti, preferably something on the floor, something that's not moving. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the hands back down to the ground. Left foot comes back. Activate the core, draw the right knee into the chest, and step it back. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Left foot, inhale, left leg rises. Straight leg, squared hips. Bend the left knee and pull it into the chest. Exhale, send it up and back. Inhale, bend the left knee, draw it into the chest. Exhale, up and back. Last one, bend the left knee, inhale, draw it into the chest. Hold here, and release the left foot to the floor. Right knee drops. Grab hold of blocks. Inhale for our low lunge. Exhale, push back for our half split. Taking a couple of breaths here. Inhale, last one. Exhale, come forward. Move your blocks. Frame the left foot. Lift the right knee off of the mat. And begin to twist left, reaching the left arm up for our easy twist. Inhale here. Exhale, release the left hand to the ground. Getting heel to heel alignment for our warrior two. Inhale, press to rise. Exhale. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Bring the back foot in a few inches. Right hand to right hip. Bend into the left leg, grabbing hold of a block. Placing it about 1 foot in front of you. A couple inches to the left. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press into the left leg, extending it straight. Lifting the right foot off of the mat. Flexing the right foot, opening the hip. Draw the right shoulder back to open the chest. Maybe stay here, or lift the right arm up. Focus on your drishti, preferably something on the floor, not moving. If you'd like a challenge, you can begin to look up at the right hand. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the hands back down to the ground. Right foot comes back. Draw the left knee into the chest. Step it back into high plank. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Take a deep breath here. Inhale. And on exhale, let out a sigh. One more. Inhale. Exhale, sound. Drop the knees down to the mat and sit on the heels. We'll prep for child's pose, balasana. There are a few variations that we can take in this pose, some more active than others. For the purpose of this class, we'll take the less active version. Sitting on the heels, knees are hips width distance, closed hips. If this is too much on the joints, then we can sit on a block. And the great thing about these blocks is we can change the height. So if we want it a little bit higher, we can do that. Or we can bring it a little bit lower. Sitting back on the heels or a block, begin to crawl the hands forward inch by inch. We want to bring our torso to rest onto our thighs. Once we're here, we'll bring our forehead down to the mat, or we can grab a second block and place that underneath of our forehead. Bring the arms by your sides, palms facing up, and release the fronts of the shoulders down to the mat. Resting here. Allow your breath to come back to its natural rhythm. Thank you for taking this class with me.